Hey everyone, First Order here and welcome back to another Star Wars video. Now in this one we will be discussing LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga and 5 features in the community and I feel like we need in order for the game to be successful. Now, I won't be really going into gameplay aspects in terms of like what each mission should be or how many missions should be in each episode or what they should change and what they should keep from the complete saga, but it's more of a features thing, like grunts or DLC or co-op missions, etc. So, I may make a video on what they should keep from the complete saga or just gameplay aspects, so if you want that, be sure to let me know in the comments below, but right now, we're going to be discussing gameplay features. So, let's get started. First off, we have no talking, just grunts. This has been a requested thing for a while now with all LEGO games. Since 2012, LEGO games have reverted to talking and speaking lines of dialogue for movies instead of the classic grunts everyone loves. However, with this trailer, I think it's safe to say that the game may have grunts. Grunts brought comedy into the games, and playing LEGO The Force Awakens, something just felt wrong about hearing voice lines from the movies instead of being creative and turning dramatic moments into comedy. Like even in the trailer, Vader cuts Luke's hand and grunts. One of the most dramatic moments in all of Star Wars, Vader just grunts, takes his hand off and is like, hey, my bad, take mine. If they took the dialogue style, they would try to make it dramatic, and well, LEGO games aren't really supposed to be dramatic. You're supposed to have fun when you're playing like a LEGO game. You're not supposed to get the same amount of dramatic tension and awe while watching a movie when you play a LEGO game. Like, you're in there to have fun. So, Vader taking his hand off and is like, hey, take mine, or other things like, you are my brother Anakin, I loved you, they can turn that into comedic moments, and I really hope they do, because if they have the grunts, then you can. If you have talking, it's just gonna feel weird seeing Anakin and Obi-Wan yell at each other, and Anakin saying, I hate you, while he's burning alive, and it's like, this is a LEGO game, I'm supposed to be laughing right now. I hope they keep the grunts, because if not, we will just get this subpar LEGO game when they can get creative and grunt things that are popular in the Star Wars community. Like, imagine hello there. Imagine the memes that would come from a LEGO Obi-Wan grunting hello there, and General Grievous saying General Kenobi. That would be great, and I hope they only have grunts in the Skywalker Saga. Next is DLC. DLC is a tricky one for the LEGO games because for my knowledge, for the most part, DLC has been 90% character packs instead of actual playable missions. And for DLC, people are going to want things like Rogue One, Clone Wars, Rebels, Mandalorian, and Solo DLC. Now obviously they can't make missions for every single one of these shows and movies. So the question is, which would the community want to have playable missions and character packs and others just character packs? Since The Mandalorian will be coming out close to the release of LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, I just said it, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, I gotta get used to saying that. I can see that we might get a character pack and a mission pack for The Mandalorian to coincide with the two. Hopefully Clone Wars and The Mandalorian get missions because I'd love to play through the Clone Wars missions, like some things like Umbara or the Second Battle of Geonosis. That'd be great. And if not, you know, we can get character packs because they can add so many characters from character packs. You know, I'm gonna name some characters without trying to hesitate. Okay, we got Rex, Ahsoka, Maul, Savage, Mother Talzin, Palpatine, Dual Wielding, Fox 5s, Echo, Tub, Anakin Skywalker, Clone Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Clone Wars, Mace Windu, Yoda, the guy, Kit Fisto's apprentice who dies to General Grievous, Magna Guards, Asajj Ventress, multiple skins of Asajj Ventress, Boba Fett, the entire Bounty Hunter gang. Like, there are so many characters they can just pull out of the Clone Wars and make character packs from. But again, DLC is tricky with these games because with some things you have to sacrifice. Like, I can only see Clone Wars and The Mandalorian actually getting playable mission DLCs, while others like Solo may just get a character pack. Like, I doubt they'd add an entire episodic missions for Solo. Like, I honestly don't even want that. Like, you can just add multiple skins for Han, Lando, Kira, Chewbacca, Maul, Tobias Beckett, Quinlan Voss, not Quinlan Voss, Dryden Voss. You know, Solo just character pack, but other things like, you know, like Rogue One, you know? Rogue One's really important for Star Wars and extremely popular, so we're gonna have to sacrifice here and there in order to get character packs versus missions for things that we want. Next is online co-op. Online co-op is something heavily requested for every LEGO game. I don't play these games, so my knowledge on these games aren't the best, so I don't believe that these games have online co-op, but honestly in 2020 when this game comes out, there should be an online co-op. it is somewhat pathetic that they don't. Like really? If you want to hop on with a friend and play through some missions, they should let us. It would add a whole lot of replayability to the game, and some games like these, I know people can play for hours upon hours, but for me, collecting the mini kits on every mission, unlocking all the characters, etc. can only be done so many times. So adding co-op to the game would allow for people to play with their friends and play through the Star Wars saga together. Imagine playing the Episode 3 Mustafar mission with your friend, trying to struggle to survive, or tag teaming Emperor Palpatine together with Luke and Vader, or fighting each other as Kylo Ren and Rey. Just the fact that these games don't have online co-op is kind of embarrassing. And really, like, they should be changed, especially for one of the biggest LEGO games, Star Wars: The Complete Saga, ever made, and one of the most popular even today, after all these years later. Next up is battles like the Clone Wars. From my knowledge, not a lot of people actually played the LEGO Clone Wars. I haven't in a long time, but my memories of this game, I absolutely adored it. From spawning in a Republic Venator and flying across and jumping into the Separatist cruiser, which is so much fun. Little things like that is what make these games great. Yes, the classic cantina from the Complete Saga will always be awesome. However, they should really innovate when it comes to the spawn screen. Maybe make it something from every era, or just keep it in the cantina and ride the Disney nostalgia train. But the main part of this one was the Clone Wars co-op battles, where you have a battlefield building up turrets and defenses trying to destroy each other's bases. This was the peak of LEGO Clone Wars, and having this co-op experience was honestly so much fun. I remember battling my cousins or friends that came over to my house, or even myself when I was bored, just watching me build clone and droid dispensers and watching all the AI battle each other. Little me loved that, and seeing who would win, the clones or droids. This battle mode was some of the most fun I ever had in any LEGO Star Wars game, including the Complete Saga. Small co-op side missions would also add to the replayability of the Skywalker Saga, or even co-op side missions like blowing up the Death Star. Small co-op options like this would be so much fun for the game. And finally, just multiplayer matches. I did the same thing from yesterday's video where I asked on my Instagram page what people would like in LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, and surprisingly, actually a lot of people wanted a real multiplayer experience. Heroes versus villains, or something like a team deathmatch. Imagine a LEGO version of Team Deathmatch or Heroes vs. Villains from Battlefront 2. Whoever wins earns studs. Like, imagine how fun LEGO Star Wars multiplayer would be. Group of 4 friends logging on, choosing their minifigures, and getting into a match of 4 people in a classic deathmatch style in some sort of arena. Just imagine the Geonosis arena with a 4v4, 2v2, just Jedis, or Jedi vs. Sith, or clones versus droids, or something along those lines. It would make so much fun, like some sort of party night, but of friends playing LEGO Star Wars in a deathmatch style game mode. That would be honestly so much fun, and I just want that. I want that experience to just hop on with a friend and just play a multiplayer match of LEGO Star Wars: The Complete. No, I did it again, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. So yeah, that was 5 features I think, and I likewise also a lot of people think we need in Star Wars. It's the Skywalker Saga in order for it to be better than the Complete Saga. But who knows, maybe they won't actually, top the Complete Saga. If they don't, it's okay, but still, I want them to top that legendary game. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, blast a like, and all that good stuff. Do you want me to cover more of LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga? Leave your thoughts down below. Anyway, if you're new, why don't you subscribe? For all things Star Wars, this is the First Order, signing out.
For the Republic! Joy Fleet, dead ahead!
Bank hard! Incoming!
Pretty sure I got it.
You cannot kill Sith.